What's up?
Daddy Gang.
It's your founding fathers, Zoe and
Sienna.
And today here we have two 13-year-olds in the 7th grade from Pioneer Middle School.
Daisy.
And Landry.
And today we're here, or they're here, to talk about the backstory between John Pork and Tim Cheese. So before we get started, Sienna's going to give you, or Sienna, do you want to do it or can I do it?
Oh, okay, I'll do it.
Okay, so Sienna's going to give you a little backstory on
So-
who they are.
So basically, John Pork and Tim Cheese used to be best friends, but then John Pork made a lot of money, like a millionaire, and so then he
Millionaire.
Yeah, and then he basically took Tina Cheese, Tim Cheese's wife, cheated on him with John Pork, and so they're gonna debate over and see who is better. Let's see.
So, before we get started, what do you guys think? Do you think John Pork or Tina Cheese stands in the wrong?
I think Tina Cheese and John Pork stand in the
Yeah,
Well,
I
you
think
have to pick
both
one. Pick
no,
one.
I think both of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
choose
choose.
between them.
Well,
They
I
both-
mean, I would think Tina Cheese because isn't she the one who actually like went for John Pork?
Yeah, but
John
John
Pork
Pork
didn't.
knew
Yeah,
that,
but John
that was his
Pork-
wife.
But John Pork went Hollywood on them. He didn't
Yeah.
want to be
Yeah.
friends with them because they were poor,
Yeah.
and they weren't because he was famous.
So, I heard before we started this podcast that Landry had a little guest host that he wanted to talk about. So,
oh yeah, his name is Simon Claw.
so where does he stand in all this lore?
He was friends with John Pork and Tim Cheese when they were just little jits.
So, do you think he's better than all of them?
Yes, he's the only good one left.
Okay, but I also heard, because I did some research with Sienna
Yeah, we
before we
did some
came on here,
research.
I heard that he allegedly went to jail. Why?
I did hear that. I
Why
don't
did he
know
go
why.
to jail?
I couldn't tell you.
Can we get like a
Do you
researcher?
think maybe he was framed?
I think he was framed.
Interesting.
I think that could be true, but you know what else I heard? I heard that John Pork is still alive, so Tim Cheese didn't actually kill him.
What? Say that again. I didn't hear you.
John Pork is still alive, so Tim Cheese didn't
What?
actually kill him. Yeah.
Okay. If
Yeah,
okay,
I did
no.
hear that too.
Did you think Tim Cheese was framed? Did somebody else kill John Pork?
Yeah, I think yes. Yes.
Landry's shaking his
like,
head
yeah,
no.
why do you
for
say
those
that?
who
Why do you say
can't
that?
see.
Because John Pork isn't actually dead.
But we don't
it was
know that.
attempted murder from Tim Cheese. He didn't really kill him
It was
fully.
probably yeah.
Well, how is that being framed?
It's
He still
because-
killed
it's
him.
because
I mean,
Agent 5.5
attempted.
Yeah.
Because Agent 5.5 rebooted him.
Oh yeah.
the-
So
Oh,
who
yeah,
is
we saw
Agent?
it. Yeah,
who is
who's that?
Agent 5.5? Because I have been hearing a lot of stuff about him, but
I have no idea.
He was there with John Pork when he grew famous, and he was there helping him.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe
So
he killed him.
is Agent 5.5 a real human?
Yes, he is a
Okay.
real human being.
So, I when I do watch these, you can clearly tell that they're AI. You
Yeah,
can agree
yeah,
with
yeah,
me,
yeah.
right?
Yes.
So,
Oh, wait,
you
why are
say
you shaking
no.
your head no?
Why are you shaking your head?
Do you think
no?
these
I
are like
didn't.
drawings?
If you
You don't
guys,
think
since
these
you
are
guys
AI?
can't see you, Landry just shook his head no.
What do you mean by that?
These aren't AI.
No, they are. I never
Artificial
said that.
intelligence.
You literally were like,
Okay, well, anyways, do you guys think that Agent 5.5 could be making all of these and he's trying to, like, frame himself?
yeah.
Yes.
Wait, who do you
no,
think?
I think that he framed Tim Cheese because I love
But he's a
Tim
part of
Cheese.
the lore. How could he make
Yeah.
it the lore?
That's what I'm saying. He made himself a part of the lore just for fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a question real fast. Who like made the lore? Who started John
I
Pork
personally
and
think
Tim
it's
Cheese?
Agent 5.5, but let's see what Daisy and Landry think.
Yeah. What
I
do you
think
guys
it's
think?
Agent 5.5 because he wanted to start all this.
Landry?
I couldn't tell you.
Like, I want an actual answer. Like, do you guys like?
I don't know.
I think he wanted to
Not
start
like-
all this so because he wanted fame.
Yeah, all for clout.
All
Or
for clout,
I have
yeah.
I have a theory though.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
So Agent 5.5 made all these fictional characters, right? Mm-hmm. And he made John Pork rich and famous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what if he sees himself in John Pork and that's why he revived John Pork because he's making all of this for clout and fame, but really he just wants to be like John Pork.
So he's jealous?
I just did that
Yeah.
so quiet.
We don't want him to hear us.
Oh, okay.
I don't want Agent 5 to hear us.
China.
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere. What if he's watching us right now?
Russia.
You'll never know.
Hey, the time is 2:22.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
Okay, so like Agent 5.5. I heard that he's really old. Did you guys hear that too?
Yeah,
I've never
I
heard that.
Apparently he's homeless.
Yeah,
Oh.
and he's homeless. So that adds more to my point.
Yeah.
He could be doing it for money.
To get a house.
Yeah.
I would not like to be homeless. That one.
Who's that one guy that? Oh, do you guys think he could be related to Daniel Larson?
What?
Like the guy that said, I just woke up.
I don't know.
Off topic, we need to get back on topic.
No, okay. Wait, have you guys seen that one guy, like the one grandpa who does like the really drippy like fit checks? What if that's him? Do you know
The
what
one
I'm talking
with,
No,
like, the
I
red
think.
boots?
I think. No, listen to this. Listen to this
The
though.
one that, like,
Listen to this. Listen to this
No,
though.
wait, let's say this. Okay, yeah.
Anyways, he has red boots, and he always does his fit checks
Yeah.
with his wife. And, well, sometimes his wife comes in.
Yeah.
But
And
I
Daniel
don't think that has
Larson.
anything to
But
do with
He had
it.
the
Daniel
Travis
Larson-
Scott shoes.
But did you guys? I have a theory.
Okay, here.
Daniel Larson, when he was growing up, I heard that he was like neglected. And what if Agent 5.5 was also neglected? That's why he sees himself in a character. But that's
Does
kind
he-
of sad, am I right?
Yeah, that is
Zoe?
really sad.
Zoe.
That's not funny, Zoe.
Does
Stop.
does neglected mean like not
does that
liked?
And me, okay, basically the backstory behind Daniel Larson is it's a true story too. Like this is not
Okay, not AI.
Dead serious. This is a true story. He's a real person. When he was younger, his family, not his family, his parents, they like abused him, and he was actually really smart, but you can't do that. Yo, you guys can't do that.
I need to edit that part out.
That is so
That
much.
might be too much to edit out.
Yo, that's
I thought I was supposed to do that, but I made sure it was a quarter
okay.
button.
Anyways, okay. Sorry about that mishap. But
We
basically,
care for everybody.
okay. Let
and
me
we
get.
hope nobody is.
Let me
malfunction in the
let me get back to the
software.
story. Let me get back to the story.
Daisy needs to say a statement about that.
Daisy,
what do
say you're sorry.
I'm so sorry because I did not mean to. I was trying to press the sad button, but I accidentally pressed the wrong button.
Okay, anyways, back to my story. So basically,
That's not funny.
he was neglected as a child, and he was a very smart kid. But he got like when
Yeah.
people get abused, they
yeah,
turn
yeah,
crazy.
definitely.
So as he got older, he was homeless, and he would do like dances on the subway, like.
Stop. This is enough.
He would like film himself licking the subway.
Hey, we're talking about a dude's life right now. He's no longer with us, so we have to be serious about this.
Wait, Daniel Larson died?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Did he die?
No, okay. Basically what happened is he would film himself licking the floor and then doing the worm on the so then he got kind of like viral obviously because who does that? So
It's so nasty.
So
Landry does.
No, I don't. Why are you spreading rumors
okay,
about
so
me, dude?
anyways, and then he made this video that was like, I just woke up, and it went really viral. And then he also like said a few other things.
Wait,
Landry, Daisy, Sienna, do you know what they are?
No. Wait, how did people find out that he was like neglected
He
at
told his
all?
backstory.
Yeah, he told
Oh,
his
there's a video?
backstory, and there's a video of him as a kid. He was
Wait, how old
probably
is he?
like 8 years old.
He's like 28 now.
Yeah,
Oh,
there was
so he's
probably
really old.
there was
I mean,
probably
not old, young.
there was probably a video of he was probably like 8 years old, but there's a video of him from when he was in elementary school before he got abused, and it was of him saying like, "Oh, I want to be whatever he wanted to be when he was older," and he was talking about what he wanted to be when he was older, and then yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that was related to the John Pork and Tim
Well,
Cheese
you-
lore, but we kind of got emotional there for a
Yeah.
second.
Oh,
So
really?
but I think that's
very
a wrap.
on point, actually.
Yeah, that was. Yeah. Where's the celebration button? We need to celebrate.
So bye guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you next time on the Call Me Daddy podcast.
Daddy gang. Okay, stop
That's
it.
a wrap.